the bear.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm digging it. Let's see what we do.
Woo.
Hey everybody, welcome to Boss and the Bear. I'm Jocelyn the Boss.
And I'm the bear.
And we're playing Sonic Adventure, and you get to like watch me go through these menus because I forgot to do that. But that's okay. Whatever, let's get him. Sonic has the right attitude. Why don't you have the right attitude, Bear? Jesus.
Because I am being distracted by pens. Jocelyn has a really nice pen, everybody.
It is a really nice pen.
Wow,
I don't even want to talk about what kind of pen it is because I don't want to be like one of those people that's like, hey, give us a brand deal. But it's by Pentel, and it's called the Slitchy, and it's just like my favorite pen ever.
It's like...
Fuck, I forgot this is what we're doing.
Ugh.
This is the second of 4 times we're going to have to do this, so...
Oh, good. I'm so glad. I forgot about all
this
of
was like...
the tails flying levels.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This was, once again, the game trying to be all things to all people, so now it's like... Now it's space rail shooter sort of thing, but it's not really.
It's Star Fox!
Only without any of the fun. Like, can you see, like, where I'm aiming? Because I sure can't.
Yeah, no, I have no idea.
It's really, like, just a matter of, like, locking on and using missiles, which is fine, but it's not, you know... it's not very compelling.
Game. Wow, 5 seconds in and we're already ragging on it.
Well, whatever. This game was fine when it came out, but now it has been almost 20 years. Actually, this year, September of this year, 2017, this game will be old enough to drink in Canada. So there you go.
Aww, little baby grown all
That's how it's old enough to vote. Oh, for God's sakes. Siri's picking up what I'm doing, and I don't know why.
Oh, it's your Siri.
Yeah, I want to go fix it, but I can't
Shut up,
because
Siri.
I'm busy with the game.
Pass it to me. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know how to use an iPhone. Who knows how to use an iPhone?
There we go. It just said interesting something, Jocelyn. So yeah.
Please tell me he just fucking chucks him. What?
I wish, that would be interesting and cool. Like it would like turn into a skydiving section.
Yeah.
But like this makes no difference for the gameplay. It's just like now it's an X-plane instead of a biplane or something.
Now it looks like Star Wars.
And then you have to like still shoot all these stupid mines that pose no threat. Like you can see my health is still at 100%.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I really shouldn't be so negative on this game, but like, I played a lot,
The color scheme on the egg drop ship is nice. That's a nice
Actually,
color scheme.
like, there's a thing about that. I was looking up some things on online for this game because you can get it off of Steam, right? And apparently, every version after the first 2 for this game had like drastically altered colors and stuff.
Yeah.
And so they had to like, and people in the purist community were just like, oh, this looks bad. So of course there's video tutorials on how to make it look like the Dreamcast original, and it actually is like a really big difference. It's just like, why do you care? This game's not good enough to warrant like that much.
Yeah, well, theoretically, the Sega Dreamcast isn't a good enough system to warrant me, like, searching for it for years and years and years and then buying it and having it be, like, the
whatever.
best
It's a misunderstood classic.
Same.
And also, like, we went thrift shopping today, and we got, like, a bunch of Dreamcast games for $1 a piece.
I'm really excited for the snowboarding game because I love, like, PlayStation 1 era snowboarding games.
So we got that to look forward to. It's gonna be a good time for everybody.
We also got what was it, Shrek Thrift?
Got like some kind of Shrek treasure hunt or something.
Yeah, treasure hunt, Shrek treasure hunt for the PlayStation. So like, ooh,
you know what else is really weird?
What?
Playing a game without rumble. Like,
oh my god, yeah.
Because we don't have a jump pack for this Dreamcast controller that we have, so like. I'm used to there being like some haptic feedback, which is really missing right now, and I'm very sad for that.
Yeah, because like it should be like kind of rumbling a little bit, as you're going around and doing your thing.
And there's none. There's like no feedback, and it's weird how much I miss it because it was such a revolutionary technology at first.
Oh. Yeah. I think I have a rumble pack for my N64, not that it really does that much.
Oh, everyone who had Star Fox 64 had one because it was the pack-in. And it was like, they had like a promotional VHS for that shit.
A promotional VHS?
Yeah, it was like the Nintendo Power guys being like, oh, there was like this whole story. They get like kidnapped by Sega and Sony people. They're like, we have our secret weapon, the Rumble Pack.
Wow. Tails looked like really burnt out there for a second.
He looks really burnt out right there. Just in that little, I don't know. I feel, oh God.
Mid-blink, I
God.
guess.
Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Like, I really do like the color palette for this scene. Like, the green is a really good offset to all of the, like, murky, like, reds and purples.
I kind of wish they'd cool it on the wind sound effects, to be honest.
Yeah, they...
Like, it's... I get it. We're in the sky, guys. Oh, that actually reminds me of, like, a Whose Line bit. I'm not going to enunciate the whole thing, but it's just, like, making, like, crowd sound effects and someone doesn't know what they're doing, so it's just like...
Oh my God.
Even Sonic's sick of his shit.
Where does eyes
Darn!
go? They're like practically non-existent. I bet you weren't expecting this.
There's, what's the point? What is even happening and why?
Doubt if you can
whatever.
Why didn't he just land it on the other side of the ship? Why didn't he just fly by the front of the ship
I have
and drop
to go
Sonic
through a
off?
level. Don't poke holes there. I have to go through this level. This is now my favorite game. Oh.
Wow, it looked
Oh, good.
like his head stayed in the same position and his body spun around without his feet moving at all. Also, I'm glad to see that the 3D Sonic games started the, like, loading before saying dialogue real early there.
Oh, God, yes. Are we ever going to get to that, do you think? Do you think we're ever going to do that game on this channel?
What, you mean?
The game that must not be named.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Jesus.
I'm pretty sure your life will not be complete without forcing me to play the entirety of that game.
Well,
Jocelyn has played the entirety of that game, haven't you?
I love it. Yeah, it was another thrift store purchase. This one was like $5 at a bargain bin at Walmart, and it is the best $5 I've ever spent. And I don't mean that in like, it's such a good game, everyone should play it. It's such a bad game, and also everyone should play it. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, getting back into this. This is like the hardest level of the entire game. So
Really? So early?
Well, we've kind of been speeding through. This is like the third last level for the Sonic campaign.
Are you for real?
But like, it's widely considered to be the hardest as well. So, you know, that's the thing. I'm not going to go that way this time. I thought that was like secret and faster or something, but I guess I don't remember my childhood as well as I thought I did.
Wah wah. I gotta say, so this is like getting close to the end of the Sonic campaign because it feels like we haven't played anything. Like,
well,
we've had one session.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
There
yeah.
You go.
See, like, but the thing is, like, this isn't that long of a game. It like takes 6 hours to beat if you know what you're doing, and I know what I'm doing.
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ! I swear to God, I do know what I'm doing. Boop. See, I just got the magnet shield. That is some high-level Sonic Adventure gameplay right now.
Yeah.
Oh God. This controls like a sack of garbage.
Yep.
Oh God, no! I didn't want. Oh God. Just letting her do her thing. I don't even care. She can do her cha-chas over there. Having fun?
Yeah. Thank
cool.
you. That was really that was not really annoying. That was really enjoyable.
Whatever. You had a great time.
Wow.
Oh God, it's weird. It's like sad to me how much of this I remember still. Because like to get the high tier, which I totally have on my main save, you have to like beat this level in 5 minutes, and that is a bit of a tall order. Because like the first time you go through it, you're gonna take like 15 minutes if you're fast. But like if you know what you're doing, you can. It's totally possible. It's just
you're only just reaching 2 minutes.
Oh
now,
God, everything is. Well, there's like still a bunch of sections to go through this game. Oh God, everything's bad.
Oh God.
I'm stuck on all the geometry. Anyway, as I was saying, Sonic 06 is possibly my favorite game that I own. Not because it's any good, but because it's so bad that I feel it has to be experienced by everybody that I know.
You just like, you have to
Well, like, it's
They
one
need to
thing to
understand
watch.
the pain.
Yeah, it's one thing to watch, like, fucking Game Grumps or Markiplier or whoever struggle through the game and laugh
like,
at their misfortune. It's another thing entirely to actually, like, play it yourself
because
and
like,
experience the soul-crushing terror of those controls.
yeah, because like I've watched people play it before, and every time I watch it, I'm like watching them play,
no.
and they're doing so bad, and then I laugh, want. There she goes, there she goes. Watching them play, and they're it's going so badly, and you're like, I don't understand why they're doing these things. Like, there's no possible way.
It can't possibly be that
It
bad.
can't be that bad. Obviously,
But it
they just
is.
like, don't know how to play this game. But it is. It just is. It just does things for no reason. Just for no reason. Just you're doing there, and you're sitting there, and you think
And
you're
like,
going on fine,
even if you believe everything you hear about how bad the game is, it's still something you has to be experienced.
Yeah.
You have to like feel how terrible the controls are in your hands.
I've literally
to
only
really,
played
like,
the first level.
Yep. And you got really mad about it. And I love doing that to people. I love getting people really super mad. It's such a source of schadenfreude for me. And yeah, so I firmly believe that everyone in the world should play that game. And so I think we are going to do it on this channel.
Yeah.
We've talked about, Game Grumps serving as an inspiration for this channel before, if I'm
Yeah.
putting it lightly.
We're not
The biggest tragedy of their playthrough, they didn't even get to the worst part.
right.
Like,
Because they stopped.
they stopped and they got really close to the end.
Yeah.
But like the magic of Sonic 06 is that as bad as it is,
It always gets worse.
the last level is so much worse, and it's just like, it's delightful in the worst possible way. How are we for time, by the way? I have not been paying attention to.
I have been.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned time, so I guess like now might as well be a good place as any.
Cool.
Look, you just found a halfway.
So there we go.
Yeah. Cool.
So
Radical.
until next time, I'm Jocelyn the Boss,
and I'm the baby.
and we'll see you next episode.